Big work. That's on the books. The books. 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes to chat. Wait a minute. Look at this. Frank. You didn't come out of the book.
No. Eso es just
Look up the maze. Lo conocías al cabrón. Y luego el guante lo conocía.
Storybox Audio.
Test, mic check 1 2. Testing, mic check 1 2.
Storybox Audio. 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 Storybox Audio.
Testing, mic check 1 2.
Testing, testing. Welcome. How's everybody doing tonight? Happy Thursday, guys. It's always a pleasure to come to this class and learn something new and to see faces and everything. Online. Great, great to have you online as well. So, welcome again, everyone. Choose to the Choose to Change Foundation. You know, it's a long week, especially when it gets darker quicker. You know, it's like a little tiring at the end, but it's just
Yes.
barely 6 o'clock when it starts getting dark. But hey, we still got the strength to pull it through. So, welcome again, guys. So, my name is Rudy. I'm a proud member of the Choose to Change Mentoring Program. The Choose to Change Mentoring Program is a self-supporting Christian-based group sponsored by the Choose to Change Foundation. There is no fee to attend this class, but we do encourage donations from our member and anyone else who believes in what we do. The only requirement for a membership is a sincere desire to change your life. Who's got that desire to change your life? That's what I told the guys yesterday at the Pearl. You need that desire. If not, you you get the Bluebird back free, easy. And the Bluebird's at the state bus prison. So just in case you don't know. We are on a mission to restore families by inspiring, challenging, and equipping men to become better fathers, husbands, and leaders in our community. So if you are ready to change your life, then you're in the right place. Through this program, you'll learn exactly where to start your life-changing journey, tools and resources to keep you going, and a support system to help you reach your goals. The Choose to Change Mentoring Program believes in three key principles of life. Number one, we believe in the life-changing power of God through faith in Jesus Christ. Number two, we believe that God has already done his part and it is your responsibility to learn to do your part. And number three, success or failure is a choice, and the choice is yours. So I'm going to ask you tonight, what choice are you going to make? I know which choice I'm going to make. So if you already say, I am ready. Thank you guys again, man. It's just a privilege to be here because I know I've learned a lot and I'm learning more every time I come because our brother's just a powerful teacher, preacher, and man, he's just amazing. So tune in, people online. Don't change the bad channel. And let's give our brother a hand as he takes over the pulpit, okay, guys?
Testing. Good afternoon. Good evening. Thank you for being here. Want to talk a little bit about lifestyle, or what did I call it? I forgot. Lifestyle goals, and I didn't put the title to it. But really, I wanted to talk about lifestyle because the lifestyle really affects your results. Why lifestyle is so important is because of based on your lifestyles, basically where you're going to wind up in life. I want to talk about that tonight. But first of all, I want to thank everybody for being here. If you're watching online, I know that many people watch this video after they go back to it. A lot of people are busy, and so tonight I just want you to think about where you are in life today. I want you to think about this. I did something like this back in the beginning of the year, thinking about your life and where you are, because it's important to see that. I'm going to read a proverb out of the Bible for you this evening. It's a Proverbs out of Proverbs 29:18, because this is really what I want to talk about this evening about where you are going in life. What do you want in life? And how do you get there, which is what this program is all about. But it's the end of the year, Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. I like this time of the year, and I am in a good position in life. I like where I'm at today. But I have a lot of good things in my life, and I need to make arrangements. I need to make new goals. I need to, because part of the process is learning new strategies, new ideas, new processes in my life. I'm getting older. Yep, I'm getting older. Chavarria's getting older. He just celebrated his birthday, right, Chavarria? Happy birthday, Chavarria! Happy birthday! And the older I get, the more I realize how short life is. And if you don't start thinking about your future and what you want to do, where you want to go, or even what is it even worth living, this is what I want to start you to start thinking about. Especially if you're young, maybe you're recovering, you're a recovery drug addict, maybe you're just in a crisis right now, maybe you're going through a divorce, maybe you're having trouble with whatever it may be. Let's start reevaluating who we are, where we're going, and what you want. So that's what I want to talk about today. And Proverbs 29:18 says this. Proverbs 29:18 says this. And I want to kick off this meeting with this scripture. Proverbs 29:18. Listen to what it says. Where there is no vision. Say vision for me. Vision. Where there is no vision, people perish. Where there is no vision, people perish. Do you have a vision for your life? Let's talk about that. Many things happen in our life where we need to start reevaluating where we are in life. Who we are, I said, what we are, and where we're going. So in this room, you're going to hear me talk. You hear me talk a lot about, or you've heard me share the illustration of it's not the setting of this, it's not the winds or the blowing of the winds that will determine your destination, but it's what? The setting of the sails, learning how to set sails, learning how to be a better sailor, because we're all in this ocean of life, right? And many times the storms hit, and they're going to come, and they're going to hit, and it's going to be hard, and things are going to happen. And if you don't know how to maneuver your life, your sails, your attitude, perspective, your lifestyle, your habits, if you don't know how to do that, you're going to fall flat on your face, which has happened to many of us. How many have fallen flat on your face? We all have. So today I want to talk about lifestyles, goals, and your future. Lifestyle goals and your future. Remember, I talk about how in a life change journey, anytime you're going to start your life, anytime you want to reevaluate your life, you're going to have to, you get to a crossroads in life. And we want to decide, okay, which way are we going? How do you know which way to go? It's going to be based on your vision, on what you want over here. Many of us come in here sad and broken, right? Or maybe you're just confused. Maybe you just don't like where you're at in life. Things are happening. People come into here because they're on parole or they're on probation, and they have to reevaluate who they are, where they're going, and what they're doing. So they start here and they start this process, right? To getting where they want to get. People are here, sad, broken, confused, wherever you are, but they have some kind of goal or vision or hope for the future. But many people, many of us don't know how to get there. We got that? Our process that I teach is teaching you how to get there successfully. And lately, I've been really focusing on. I see so many broken people. I start with wanting to change and faith, because we need that. We need faith. There's because Pastor last night, I think it was last night on Wednesday. Yes, he preached a masterful sermon on the Grinch. I listened to it. And in case you didn't know that, we're having the Grinch play on Wednesday this week, right? What are we today? Next week. We're having the Grinch play. And he's talking about how many people are Grinches because they're not happy. They don't know how to be happy. They don't know how to be joyous. They don't have no peace of mind. They don't like company. They're just Grinches. They're unhappy. And the reason that you're unhappy is because you have a small heart. And we need God, Jesus Christ, God, to come into our heart to forgive us of our sin and help us learn how to live in this life with love and joy and peace of mind. And that's what I want to help you start thinking of. The more and more I want to help, the more and more I think about this, the more I want to help people get this. I love being a preacher. I love being an evangelist. I love praying for people. Not because I'm perfect, but because He's perfect. So we need God. And you start in this process, changing your mindset. Anyway, we go through this process, and ultimately you live a certain lifestyle. So the question tonight is, what kind of lifestyle are you living? Are you okay with it where you're at? And is it taking you to where you want to go? Your vision. So let me give you an example. Let me ask you a few questions. What kind of lifestyle are you living today? What kind of lifestyle are you living today? What kind of friends do you have? What kind of books do you read? What do you watch on YouTube? Do you have bad habits? Do you smoke? Do you drink? Are you hooked on pornography? That's what I mean by what kind of lifestyle do you have? Do you wake up in the morning? Do you exercise? Do you go to church? What kind of habits do you have? And the next question is, are you okay with where you are today? And the next question would be, if you're not, then what kind of lifestyle do you want? In other words, if you could start over again, what kind of life or lifestyle would you have? Now, here's another reality I came up with. Many people messed up their life, right? We made mistakes. We got older. We're struggling with regret of the past, with the mistakes of the past, right? Again, this is where we need God. You're going to need God to help you with that. And the vision for your future is going to be different than what you could have had, right? Because of what you've done and what we've done. There's some things we can't turn back the time. So what I would like to do today in the next few minutes is pinpoint some new things, new habits, if you may, that will help to develop, that you need to develop in order to change your lifestyle. Who sold you on that plan? Who remembers me sharing that? Who sold you on that plan? Let's talk about that for a minute. So I asked a guy once, purposely, on purpose, on purpose. I asked him once because he was complaining about his life. He was homeless. He was just not right. So I asked him, just to see what he would say. How much money have you saved in the last 6 months? I asked him. He said, none. I asked him, how many books have you read in the last 6 months? He said, none. How many classes have you, or trainings, or meetings have you gone to or taken to improve your work or your life or learn something new? Guess what he said? None. Yeah, well, in the last 90 days, I told him. How many times have you gone, taken a jog or a walk? Ándale. He says, pues I have it. In the last, well, tell me, in the last 3 months, how many church services have you attended? Did you go to Bible study? No, not. Well, how many times have you told your wife or your mom or your family, I love you? They said none. So then I asked them, who sold you on that plan? So let's talk about a vision and goals and dreams for your future. Do you have a vision or goal for your future? Do you? Because many people just live day to day, Chavaria. We live just late day to day, and it's okay. But what kind of lifestyle do you want? I think the better question is, what kind of lifestyle should you live? That's the better question. Let me ask you why. Let me ask. Let me tell you why. What kind of lifestyle should you live? If you have a vision, what is your vision? If you can figure out what this is, kind of success you want, your vision, your hopes, your dreams, if we can figure that out, then we can figure out how you should live, right? So I wrote up a couple of things up here. I wrote this before. And again, I'm doing this because I'm evaluating my life for my future. I'm evaluating what I'm doing and choose a change. I'm evaluating what I'm doing in the prison system. I'm evaluating what am I making any impact? Am I making a difference? Am I a good father? Am I a good husband? Do I need to work on something? What do I have to do? My business, in my career, I have a business. So there's a lot of things that I have to think about because I'm doing a lot of things. Some things I have to let go. Some things I have to put the gas on. I have to look at my life because I'm at a point in my life where I'm not getting younger, right? I'm getting older, and I have to think about where am I going? What kind of lifestyle should I live? Well, I have to ask myself, well, where am I going? What kind of vision do I have? So I wrote these things and I've written them before. So let me ask you guys, let me ask you, if you had friends and family, we have friends and family here in church, then that's awesome. And if you don't learn to appreciate this, you know, you're never going to be happy. If you had a good job or a business, if you were financially stable, you can pay your bills, you're good. If you had pretty good health, if you had peace of mind, a lot of people struggle with that. And if you had hope for the future, would you call that successful? Would you call that successful? Chavaria? Rudy? Yeah? Yes? Okay. So my challenge to you is why don't you use that as a vision for your future? If that's successful for you. Because I have this. I have this. I'm okay. I have hope for the future. I have peace of mind. I have good health. I'm financially stable, but I want to be financially independent. So I'm working on that one. I have a good job, good business, and I have friends and family. My family, my wife, my son, my grandchildren. That's awesome for me. Why not shoot for this? And the question is, what kind of lifestyle must you live to achieve this? Let's close with that. What kind of lifestyle must you live to achieve this? I'll give you an example. What have I done to achieve this? Let me give you some examples. I come to church, fellowship. I'm always working on my mindset. Great. I save money. I keep learning. I'm giving you all the habits that I have. Attend uh, classes, read books, go to meetings. I walk, go to the gym. Vitamins. How do you spell vitamins? VITAM. Take vitamins. I say I love you to my son, my wife, my mom. These habits have given me this. I have faith, friends. I've learned to forgive. I've learned to give. It is powerful stuff here. Does that help you, Chavaria? My lifestyle. Gym, church, vitamins, church. Read. Training. Everything I do. Is that crazy? Preach. Speak. Teach. So everything I do. So a good question to ask here would be, is, what are you doing? You're doing it, Chavaria. You're serving. Oh, I serve. So let me give you a few things as we close. Are you getting anything out of this? Let me give you a few things that I don't do. Those of you watching, maybe you're struggling with some things. I don't do. I don't drink. I don't smoke. And I don't have friends that smoke or drink. I don't watch porn. I better put don't watch, right? What in the world do you spell watch? Oh, I remember now. I don't have bad company. Just a few things that I don't do. Oh, I don't cuss. Hmm? Oh, double F. Because I don't cuz. I guess what I'm trying to illustrate, guys, because I have to reevaluate myself. I have to think about what I'm doing. And I have to ask myself, is that okay? Am I on the right road? Am I getting somewhere? Because I want to grow old with my wife, kid, wife and kids, wife, kids, and family. Wife, kids, family, and friends. I want to start you to think about your future and where you're going. Vision is what you want, where you're going. The plan is the direction you're going. The plan is planning, right? But the action plan, should I say, the action plan is the things you have to do and the things you don't want to do, you shouldn't do. Because a lot of people are doing this and they want this. How much clearer can I make it? A lot of people want this, but they're doing this. Cheat. How do you spell cheat? Lie. Greedy. Unforgiving. Can you see the difference, guys? I hope you're watching and you can see this. What kind of lifestyle are you living? Better question to ask is, what kind of lifestyle should you be living? Because depending on that, well, what? Will lead you somewhere. And that's what I wanted to help you take care of. Any questions? Simple teaching, right? Any questions? Jesse, you have a question? You never have a question. Okay, what's that? Or a comment about that? Any questions or comments?
So to the things that you don't do, like you can add nothing, because that's something like if you want to get to the success, you have to do something. So if you want to stay where you are, just
No,
don't do anything at all.
nothing. I was gonna put that lazy.
Easy. And I even hear like when I ask people, hey, or people ask me like, hey, what'd you do today? Nothing. Oh, well, what are you gonna do tomorrow? Nothing. Okay, well,
Yeah,
what
that's
are you
kind of
doing?
like kind of like when I used to drink and party. You call your friends, right? Hey, ¿qué estás haciendo? Nada, nada, no estoy haciendo nada. Vente. ¿Cuándo? Cuando sea, nomás vente. Like that's all you did. We have to plan our futures. We have to think about our future. We got to pray about our futures. We got to believe for something. This is how we live. This is how you bring life to yourself, right? But where are people? Stuck in their homes, stuck on their phones, right? They're just stuck there with a virtual life. And it's going to get crazier. Those virtual lives are going to get crazier. So some people will look at this and they think, this is boring. This is boring. You find a better way, you let me know. But that's all I have today. You know what? We're going to pass around the. Yes, go ahead. Yeah, well, the thing is, you can get all this. Okay, you can get all this, a lot of this, without God. Okay, but see, this one's hard to come by. Okay, this one is too. Right, this one is too. Good health, peace of mind, hope for the future. You know, and even this one. All these are hard to come by. So if what you're doing, if someone's drinking and smoking and partying, if that's taking them where they want to go go for it. But my experience and what I've seen, usually it don't go very well. People wind up at the age of 50, 60, 70 with no hope. Sad, depressed. I wonder where you spell depressed. Yeah, I don't even know how to spell it. Why? Because they didn't believe this. They didn't believe that they had to let go of some things. They didn't believe that their habits were going to take them nowhere. They didn't believe that. And most people don't. There's people that really believe that they can live any way they want. And that's the tragedy of our society. Our youth, our children, they're not learning it. Many kids are not learning this stuff. So we have more and more confused people. We have more and more young people on meds. We have more and more young people killing themselves, even older people. That's just the reality. It is. We have more and more um, um, suicides because there's a certain way that you can live, that you have to live if you want good results. You cannot just live any kind of way and expect good results. It just doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. So a lot of people won't tell you that, right? A lot of people they won't tell you I'm happy. I'm happy, and okay, you're happy. But their kids are a mess, on medication, no direction. Now I'm not saying there's not a lot of good people out there, because there's a lot of good people that live a great life. Okay, stay with me here. But very few people get there. And at the end of their years, all I'm saying, guys, is that if they figured it out, if no problem, go for it. I wasn't one of those lucky ones. I had to figure out how to get there, and I'm telling you, this is how I got there. If and by the way, this just what I did and my opinion. You listen to mine, you listen to them, and then you make your decision who you want to believe. That's how this stuff works. Choose, right? So Pass around the donation bucket or the brag bucket. The brag bucket. No brags. I don't have no brags today. But anyway, guys, if you'd like to donate to our cause, we're always we I just opened up a door. Let me close with what's happening. On January 10th, I am going to be speaking at a high school. What is it called? Alternative high school. And this way, and we're gonna be going in there. I'm gonna go speak to these kids, and we might start a prayer group actually in that school. So we're still going to the juvenile rehab center in Harlingen, Texas, the Mesquite Rehab Center. Shout out to the Mesquite Rehab Center. We're still going to the prison, still teaching everything that I teach here. I teach it in the prison, and we're still going to move forward. So this is, and we're going to still continue raising money for this cause. Again, this is another thing that I've been thinking about and reevaluating what I'm doing, where we're going, how we're going to get there. So this is why I was talking about that today. So guys, no, nobody else has anything else to say. This is all I have today. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. We have a special guest next week, so uh, make sure you come by and see us on YouTube. Have a great evening. God bless.